Okay, Matt here, back, energized, relaxed, refreshed, back from the pastors' conference in Alistair Beggs Church in Ohio. What a joy! What a joy it was! Gosh, just beyond words. How grateful am I to have such a pastor, such a godly man, such a great leader that he would take me and another guy and just pour himself into us for 3 days straight. It was just fantastic. Okay, well, we left off with Hebrews 7, taking a look at Melchizedek. Again, this Melchizedek, the most unique guy in the Bible, character in the Bible, kind of comes out of nowhere, has no genealogy, right? No beginning, no end, no mother, no father. Oh yeah, and he's king of righteousness, and oh yeah, he's also king of Salem, Jerusalem, maybe a precursor to Jerusalem. So he's king of righteousness, king of peace, without beginning of days or end of days, but resembling the Son of God. See how great this man was, to whom Abraham, the patriarch, the father of our faith, the father of the Jews' faith, the patriarch gave a tenth of the spoils. In this section here, we see a clear picture of the author just really driving home the point to these Jews. Hey, don't be going back to the Levitical line. This Jesus is from a better line. That's all done. He paid the price. He walked in your shoes. He was tempted in every way, but never sinned. He was the perfect sacrifice. He was made perfect in his suffering. Now, look at this. Look at Jesus. Look at this Jesus, the Messiah, who was and is a priest and a king forever in the order of Melchizedek. Even Abraham, the patriarch of our faith, gave him a tenth of the spoils. Verse 5, and those descendants of Levi who received the priestly office have a commandment in the law to take tithes from the people, right? That is, from their brothers, though these also are descendants from Abraham. So what he's saying here is, hey guys, you tithed into Levi, right? And now here's Abraham tithing into Melchizedek. Who's greater? Well, clearly Melchizedek is greater. But this man who does not have his descendant from them received tithes from Abraham and blessed him who had the promise. And it is beyond dispute that the inferior is blessed by the superior. In one case, tithes are received by mortal men, but in another case, by the one of whom it is testified that he lives. I'll come back to that. One might even say that Levi himself, he really drives it home here. One might even say that Levi himself, who receives tithes, paid tithes through Abraham, because he came from the loins of Abraham, for he was still in the loins of his ancestor when Melchizedek met him. Okay, so what the author's saying here is, we already touched on this in Hebrews 5, but the greater always blesses the lesser. The one giving the blessing is always superior. That's Melchizedek. Even, the author's saying, it could even be said that Levi himself, who receives tithes from you all, paid tithes through Abraham, because Levi came from Abraham. What's the point? The point is that the line of Melchizedek is clearly superior to the line of Abraham, and by of one whom is testified that he lives, that just means that this line of Melchizedek never dies. Melchizedek never died. Well, according to the genealogy, if he was a man, he certainly died. If it was a Christophany, he never died. But the point is Jesus came from this line, and Jesus never died. Jesus is a king and a priest forever after the order of Melchizedek. Okay, tomorrow we'll pick up on 7:11. Thanks, guys. Good to be back.